Welcome back, everyone. You're here at ESA Marathon watching Break the Record Live featuring Dark Souls Remastered, where over the course of 3 days, 7 runners attempt to break the world record, which all 7 runners are actually present right now. It's just fantastic. It's an accomplishment that is rewarding on its own right, and to claim the highest standing and win a portion of the $5,000 prize pool generously provided by a sponsor, Kaspersky. We're currently in day 2 of 3 of Break the Record Live, where you will see just how hard of a speed game Dark Souls can be, with runners finding many opportunities to reset to make sure they get the pace they need. We have Catalyst in first place with a time of 1:02:48, which Olsku might actually threaten and take if this run keeps going in the right direction. My name is Ashwin, and I'll be your host, followed by a Speedsouls member by the name of Regal with me commentating for this run. Hi, Regal.
What's up?
Absolutely great. I'm so excited for Olsku. He managed to lose a bit of time on Menace while we were away on the break, but he's still in a good pace. Like, he lost 6 or how long did he lose? Let's see. 6 seconds?
Well, he forgot to split for 4 Kings. So his best possible time was at 1:02:01.
Yeah, it's
he forgot to split for 4 Kings.
It's counting over now. Like, we did say that, like, having a best possible time of 1:01, like under 1:02 for the DLC was fantastic. His best possible time now apparently says 1:02:03. But there's plenty of places that he could potentially.
Yeah, I mean, he's on pace for a decent run. He's going to have to really clutch out the rest of this, though, to threaten the record. But so threatening the record is going to be tough here, but definitely doable. I would say it's more likely that he'll get the event number 1 standing with this run if he manages to finish it. Because, like, I mean, he could finish this run without any major mistakes, but still lose a time here and there on everything and miss the record. But I think he could definitely beat out Kata's time with this run.
Yeah, there's 2 important things happening right now. Catalyst is making his way to ONS.
Yes.
And Olsku is making his way to Priscilla.
Let's watch Kata do his ONS.
Yeah, I do want to see that too. A lot of these runs are well underway. Even Gentov finally getting a run going. Yeah. Dan just doing a bit of practice with the Gaping Fog Gate skip. But let's see what opening Catalyst gets. Does he want the charge opening for Ornstein? Because it seems like it's the most optimal. Okay, so he got it. We just need Smo to stay away. Ooh, Smo is behaving.
Nice.
That is
great phase 1. Well, it's not even just about Smo behaving in this. It's about Ornstein behaving.
Sure, but like I've seen like people like Dan today, like Ornstein behaving perfectly well and then still getting shoveled by Smo.
Sure, yeah. No, it's definitely both of them, but like at the beginning, usually Ornstein like separates from Smo, and then you just want him to behave by himself. That was a pretty good ONS. So this is a good start for Kata, definitely. This isn't quite as good as Olsku's.
Olsku's, yeah. It's a little bit slower.
Still totally fine.
Mm-hmm. But he lost some time on like Iron Golem and whatnot. I wonder what really happened in that segment. Probably the snake wall break.
If he missed the wall break, he probably would have lost more than that, I'm guessing. So I'm not sure. It likely was the hollow for Sin's Gate skip, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's possible. With how marginal of a loss that is. But
this is a totally fine start for Kata.
There we go. He's back in the green. How is Olsku doing? Making his way to Gwendolyn now. I think that's a fight worth watching.
His timer is frozen?
Yeah, you are right. What is going on there? Hold on, I'm going to pull up Olsku's stream here and take a look at what is going on.
I don't know. Oh wow!
I,
He
I mean,
almost died.
take a look at the back end. Well, the front end that we have. Their current time is 45:15. It's still going,
Okay.
and as far as I know, all runners have local recordings ongoing.
Yeah, no,
Um,
this is fine. It's just like, for us, the timer's frozen.
it's only going to be for viewers that the experience is really
Mhm.
affected, but as long as we can see.
Yeah, on our dashboard, the time is still ticking
Mhm.
correctly.
And it seems on the stream as well. So
So there you see the strong magic shield strat on Gwendolyn. You can tell by. I love watching Olsku and just like his movement and stuff. You just tell that he's using mouse and keyboard.
oh, that went well.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I've seen like some pretty brave strats.
Okay, so his
By
timer's working again
and
on the screen, and
he
he
got
got
a
a gold.
gold.
Yeah, like a pretty small gold, but yeah.
A gold nevertheless. Which puts him at 1 minute and 12 seconds ahead of his PB. This is looking rather good. I mean, I would say
Well,
like
his route PB.
yeah,
Just
route
make
PB.
that distinction.
Thanks for reminding me. Capra and Gaping could threaten that. So can Nido.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Like this is like the segment where you just watch your time bleed.
Bleed away.
Well, not this one, but gaping.
Yeah, let's actually find out how also
Funny, funny to watch Dan practice this. I don't know if there's anything like more than just like, hoping that you get on it. Like it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of skill involved with the gaping fog gate skip. Just seems like you just have to hope that the game lets you get up on top of it. I don't know how much practicing is going to help them. I guess it can't hurt.
So what exactly is it that like affects your ability to get over the railing?
Oh my gosh, Olsku. That's quite the meme.
What just happened?
You got it. I think it's because of how he was standing after he killed Capra. So it ended up respawning back on top in a way that was bad.
Did you get infinite fall?
Yeah, no, he had an infinite fall loop.
So
That can happen there, but I think it only happens if you're standing like incorrectly. I didn't see exactly his positioning when he quit out. He turned around after killing Capra. I see. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that is exactly how that will happen.
So is it because the way he's positioned after he kills Capra is what's going to
And then
influence
does
how he's
the quit out.
standing
Yes, exactly.
on the railing?
After he does the quit out. Yeah. He still can get an event PB here.
Okay.
It's just like a pretty big time loss. Like so this is definitely not going to be like a 102. Not going to overshoot Kata, but maybe he can get sub Dan on this run.
I think Mintius just died to Gwendolyn, I believe.
Who died to Gwendolyn?
Mintius.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Gentov is making his way to ONS.
Yeah, he's not had the best ONS fights. They have not been nice to him. Kata had apparently a pretty bad stray segment. I'm not sure what happened.
Did Olsko actually manage to get the hop over the railing in the first try?
Yeah, it looked like he did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
It's funny how little time he's actually going to end up losing for that death.
I thought he would lose so much more, but since the Firelink bonfire is so close, and then he doesn't even need to do the fire, the Capra segment again, then he just hops onto the other side of the railing.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty good segment after the death, so.
He did lose about... My math is like flying out the window.
So it's 17 minus 18. So it's like about 35 seconds.
35 seconds, yeah. I mean, you're right. He can just get a best event time at this point.
Oh yeah, he definitely still can. Like I think he can beat out Dan for sure. But he was on like 102 pace.
Did something happen with Gentov's controller?
I don't
like his
know.
keyboard where it just stopped functioning?
I didn't see, but
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I mean, if anything, he probably would have died at Silver Knight Archer skip, but
it looks like he did.
yeah, but what happened? I'm
I
not
have
sure.
no
He was like holding up his keyboard
idea.
and like pressing the spacebar, so I'm not sure.
Alright. Dan's getting back into the doing runs.
Nax has a run going in the reds.
Not a great one.
Kata about to free Dusk and
Mhm.
Iron Boy in the Nido segments.
Yeah, Iron Boy.
Iron Boy and Pinwheel, what you call Pinwheel, Olsku. Like very similar
True,
points
it's
in the
very
run.
true. It's just funny. Iron Boy, like this whole event, has been very very incremental, like small PBs, like this whole time.
Yeah, he's pretty much on pace of his PB right
The
now.
thing is, though, you have to keep in mind is Ulsku has already done Priscilla and Gwendolyn, and Iron Boy is not. That is a big separation for them in terms of time.
But I think it's exciting to see like both segments play out.
Sure.
Olsku doing the Foggate skip.
Yeah, of course. It takes about 3 seconds.
I think there's one runner in this event that doesn't do it, but
That's fair.
Can't
It is really easy to fail. And like I said, it only saves 3 seconds. I think Kata has a big time save here. Yeah, he's back in the green. Nice. 3 seconds ahead.
ooh. Dan's not having a good time.
Yeah, well, it's
Undeadberg. So, you know
Crappermate
what?
isn't meant for having a good time.
That's fair. The name does kind of connotate that. It just the Undead Berg is just more painful than usual because there's a lot going on in the first few minutes of the run.
It's also like, so you're a Prepare to Die edition speedrunner. Undead Berg is way worse than the remaster.
Because of the behavior of the AI.
Yeah,
like,
enemies act far more aggressive. Because they aggro to you earlier than normal.
It's kind of like a reverse hidden body.
Oh, this is not fast by Olsku, but that's okay.
He did get the scream at the beginning.
He got double scream.
Yeah, losing time, unfortunately, but we'll see if he's capable.
He's still on pace for Subdan.
Yeah.
Which is really like the most he can hope for out of this run, anyways, because he's not going to be able to get a 102, so he's not going to get above Kata or break the record with this run. So the best he's really hoping for is sub Dan Flesh, and he's on pace for that right now. And he's only, he's got like Izalith and then Gwyn left, so I'd say he has a pretty good shot of grabbing second place here.
You know what, Regal? I might have some good news for you.
What's that?
I might be pulling in Ben to join you for the commentary for more company.
Okay. I think I only have about 12 minutes left.
Yeah, sure. We can pull him in now.
That's fine.
To join you in the last bit of this as we follow out Olsku's run, I'm going to pull over a Speedsouls community member by the name of Ben, and he'll be joining us now for commentary. Hello, Ben. You're live with us. How are you?
Ben.
I am exceptional. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Fantastic.
Incredible. I think we're just about to tag out, aren't we, Regal? I tag in, you tag out.
Yeah.
You're coming back in a few. I want to miss you.
Losing a bit of energy, so I'll happily take my 2-hour break.
Well earned, sir. Well earned. I'll try my best to follow in your footsteps.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Yeah, thank you.
You'll be just fine, Ben. But I think, if anything, we want to keep our eyes on Olsku's run right now.
Yeah, Olsku is about to shake up the standings if everything goes, according to plan on this segment, which, doesn't always happen in Dark Souls. But.
Yeah, It's interesting because Olsku has a third place right now with an event time of 104.24. And that means that entails a $700 prize for Olsku in the third place standing. If he manages to overtake Dan, he will be like shaving, less than a minute off his time, taking second place standing and the $1,000 prize, which is pretty cool for him. And that would kind of put Catalyst and Olsku in first and second, which is respective to their qualifying times as well. Like,
it's not what he would probably want out of a run that started this good. But he'll take jumping over Dan Flesh by a spot.
And if Olsku continues to run today, maybe even a better run. And if not, there's always tomorrow to take that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There is always next time. That is the key thing to remember here. There is still got a couple of hours today and all of tomorrow to go. So
I'll be interested to see if the runners go longer today than they did the previous day.
Yeah, I hope so. So it's not just a next watch party for us.
Not that I don't mind. I like it. Still, like it's been a much different covering like several different people today rather than just focusing on Max.
Mintius actually has just gone offline. He's had a really strong grind today, trying to get those runs in, and some unfortunate luck as well. So hopefully we'll be seeing Mintius back tomorrow to try and beat his PB, because he did set one today, solidified his 6th place standing. So we will see if he manages to catch up to Iron Boy or even better tomorrow.
He probably doesn't feel too comfortable with Gintoff there, because Gintoff lost a lot of time on his PB, so he's definitely capable of jumping over Mintius.
Right.
So Mintius is going to want to preserve his 6th place time by getting something better on the board.
Depending on how Iron Boy does now, it's possible that 5th place might become a little bit more elusive. But
Iron Boy keeps getting these like 10-second PBs. Maybe by tomorrow he'll have the record.
If he keeps grinding at this rate, yeah. Crazy grind from Iron Boy. I
was gonna say, I assume Mintius went offline because he saw I was coming. He didn't want to get judged by me. I walk in and everyone walks out the other way.
I think people are so excited to have you here, Ben. I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, maybe that's true.
Yesterday,
I have to watch Ben's commentary.
Exactly, because I think you and Regal had a fantastic time yesterday. Your commentary was so on point and so entertaining to listen to. So.
I'm telling you, Regal and I bounce off each other like I can't think of a way to finish that sentence, but you know what I mean. We bounce off each other like two people who bounce off each other really well. That's how well we bounce off each other.
It was fun. I've enjoyed doing the caster ring, whatever you call it.
Caster ring. I don't know if that's. I don't know about that one.
It makes these runs more interesting, more flavorful with the insight coming in about the technical details of what's going on here and there. Just asking like all the relevant questions. So it's nice. Dan actually got a run past Hellkite Drake, which is cool.
Look at him go. That's it now.
Miyazaki said this run can continue.
Has he had a bad streak with it today?
Oh, it's just part of the run. Where
you know how it is.
You cross your fingers and hope Miyazaki says you can keep going.
Yeah.
Olsku doing the meme rolls instead of the plunge. I'm very disappointed.
I can hear that in your voice. You're like, not what I was expecting from Olsku.
I think you said yesterday, Regal, that the plunge there is your favorite, right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Well, there's not a lot of pinches in this.
If someone doesn't do it, Regal is fuming.
Blood
boiling, steam coming out the ears.
I'd rather you just take the branch than do that.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that that's even less favorable method of going down.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you have to meme roll all the way.
Anything but the meme roll.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're right. It's like this plunge and the Hydro plunge is the only one that exists.
There's that one at the beginning of this segment.
Yes,
right
as well as segments.
Yeah.
And how you get a bit more of the RTSR setup in this area. That's fair. So like, to kind of pull like one plunge away from the run, a little bit sad.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed.
It's a shame because a lot of the really cool plunges, like we were talking about Blight Town yesterday, you just meme roll all the way down and quit out. It's where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
Let's see some
Well,
plunges.
I would prefer to see the Blight Town skip, like just in general, like skipping the whole area. I love Blight Town skip, but it's just not possible in the remaster.
Speaking of skips and glitches, for remastered and this category in specific, what is the coolest to both of you? Like glitch skip or technical segment that
Oh
you
man,
like?
that is a very difficult question because I mean we all know Dark Souls. There is thousands, stuff
But
that
just
gets found
pertaining,
constantly.
pertaining to this
The
event.
coolest thing to me in this run is Gothless Calamy.
And it's just because of that discovery that was made.
Yeah, it's just a really cool strat. It always has been. And
That's such a good answer, Regal. Why didn't I think of that? Damn it.
It's the coolest part of this run to me. The Duke up warp is pretty cool too. With the
Regal, stop, man! Stop
Taking all of Ben's
Someone mute
answers.
his microphone, please.
It's okay. You know what? I'll put like a 10-second delay on Regal's mic so that you'll have plenty of chance to talk, Ben.
10 seconds. I don't know if that's enough. My brain does not go that quick. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna say I think like One King is one of my favorite things, especially because of how difficult it is in the remaster. Like we were talking about it a lot yesterday, how with this kind of setup on Prepare to Die edition, like One King is trivial to do, but it's a lot harder on the remaster to do consistently. So when they pull it off, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's like it's such a simple like oversight by the developers, with the fact that I mean it might have even been intentional, but they didn't realize that you could get so overpowered so quickly.
I think it's just a 60 FPS meme, most likely.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
All right,
When in doubt, blame 60 FPS.
No firestorm, please.
I don't hear anything, so.
Okay, perfect.
I keep the sound on just so I can get early access to whether the run's gonna die or not if I hear it.
All right, that's good. Old School actually did make it. Gaining a tiny bit of time there on Bed of Chaos and going over to Gwyn now. How does this look, Regal?
It looks like he's gonna beat Dan.
Yep.
For the event PB.
I think the only thing that could go wrong is the knight not giving him the
art. But even that, like that wouldn't be enough.
There has
what is Dan's PB right now? 103.43. Oh yeah, he's this is on pace to smash Dan. This is like a low 103.
And this was with the death too, like not the worst death that you could possibly have.
It's so unfortunate because if you think about it, it's such a silly mistake to make and lose time to. Like the spinning on Capra and then just dying because of infinite fall. But
is that where it was? I can see on the splits, but I didn't catch it just now.
Ooh, all right. Let's see Olsku bring this home. Hopefully all goes well. It's just Gwyn and this knight to get past. All right, smoothly rolls past that knight because he can end your runs.
I'm convinced Dan is on his way to get his own, maybe even a 102 here with this run. Now he's past Hellkite Bridge. He's on his way to Sensgate skip. He's well on his way. I'm supporting my boy Dan. Let's go.
We also have Kata in the greens as well. So Kata's a run to watch out for. And Iron Boy is getting close to finishing up a run too at Bed of Chaos.
I don't see Kata on my end. Did he switch accounts again? I need to refresh, possibly.
Right click the video and hit reload.
Oh yeah, reload the frame. Yeah.
All right.
Now I see him. Perfect.
Yeah, he
all right, Olsku.
Cat is actually on a decent run right now, I'd say.
Oh yeah, he is. There's so many people to watch.
So much going on.
So much content.
It's not just Max.
Get some parry. Get some dark beat.
Cool. All right, well, Dan, you got some work to do.
That is so impressive by Olsku managing to take that second place standing.
That was with a 30-second time loss. So if he, or actually, I think he lost 50 seconds versus his summon best on that death. So if just imagine if he hadn't died on the Capra segment like that, This could have been very close to the record. Probably would have been an event PB for number 1 if he hadn't had that unfortunate death.
Yeah.
I love his just reaction as a stonewall, like poker face, doesn't care, just straight up.
He's like, "Yep, that's right. I brought
That's
him
it.
home."
Yeah. Good night, Dan.
So
Back in his rightful place.
Olsku taking that second place with a 103.11, securing that $1,000 prize. Very well done by Olsku. We were saying that he just has some incredibly good paces, and he managed to bring it home, despite what happens.
Yeah, that was a really good beginning to that run. A shame that it ended up not being what he wanted, but still, great job by Olsku.
What will be interesting to see is whether Kata will have a better pacing.
He's on a good run right now. So.
But he's just under 102, so who knows? And Gaping Dragon is his worst segment, so we'll see what happens.
Well, that's everybody's. Well, you mean in terms of how much time he can save?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Okay.
Okay.
That is just a really tough segment in general. We were talking about it a lot last night. The setup all the way, like it's such a nice how everything molds together. Like you talk about like the getting to Capra, then quitting out, coming all the way through into depths out of bounds, but it's really tricky to do.
Yeah, well, the whole thing in general is like, it takes some skill to do the whole segment without any issues. But the main thing is that jump onto the railing right before Capra or Gaping. That is just so random that it's very difficult to do it reliably at all. So
I've yet to see anyone get it first try.
Olsku got it first try in that run after dying.
Oh, he did? Wow.
Yeah.
Classic.
Olsku, Matthias has also gotten it first try. Several people have, and some people have failed it quite a number of times too.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that one part, it'd be like actually a really, really nice segment with just a lot of cool tech and nothing to really complain about. But just because of that one jump, it's such a huge issue for trying to get a good time in this run.
I would be so upset if I nailed it first try after dying. So it doesn't matter. I would be so upset.
Maybe that explains Olsku's face.
Yeah, just complete lack of emotion because he's just like, well, that jump, that's it. I cannot express
cosmic
joy.
Joke of all of us.
Definitely.
But you know what? This might be actually a really great place to take a break to then catch Kata and see what he does in his run.
I gotta go on my 2-hour break here.
Right, Regal, you're dipping out. Thank you so much for being here and for the great
I'll be
commentary.
Back. I'll be back.
Be back later. But anyways, for everyone, please stay tuned. We're going to be taking a 3-minute ad break. Get some stretches, get some water, some snacks. Making sure to enunciate that one correctly today. And we will see you in a few minutes.